Hello everyone and welcome back to Timeworn Tower. Since last episode, I worked on improving the base a bit and getting some stuff ready. So if I just switch out of this, you'll see, ta-da, this is what the base is looking like now. So it turned from a little like cave with a whole bunch of wood around to this. It might be a bit generic now because I just use the same stone anywhere. Big matite? Not sure how you pronounce that. But I put a door here where it originally came in, and it's currently day, so that's good. And just put some furnaces along this wall back around here where the iron originally was. There's a ladder to the mines, I'll show you that in a minute. Crafting tables here, chest there. That's where one entrance is, and this is where another is. So, yeah, also cut down some trees, of course. But also, I think I might have dealt with the whole, crash issue a bit. So I added a mod and temporarily added a mod and since removed it just to load some of the chunks around spawn because a lot of the stuff seemed to be with world gen. So now that I preload the chunks with it, it should hopefully run a bit smoother and at least we won't have world gen lag, hopefully. So I don't know, it might still have some issues, but hopefully that will resolve some of them. And, yeah, so this is what my chests are looking like. I have a blocks chest, an ore chest with a bunch of iron, and I also made seared bricks so we can try and make a smeltery real quick. This is a fossil chest, this is my weapon chest, and just tool chest, also to get some more food. Food's been a bit of an issue though, and this is just like everything else. So, what should I do first? First I think I want to make iron, because it would be nice to have some armor, because I'm worried about anything at all really killing me. Because it's not that hard when I don't have any armor. So, there we go. And if I go in here and grab some sticks, I also would like to make an iron sword until I can get like a better tinker one or another upgrade. And an iron pickaxe so I can mine stuff like diamonds. There also were some different types of fossils. And I also, yeah, there was a couple other things I wanted to make. Let's see, I think those were the main things I wanted to make. But I think it's like this. I'm not sure how I make this. Hold on, I have NAI off, so if I just turn this on, hammer. Now, originally, it's like that. So let me just make one of those. Don't want to waste all my iron on that. And I also want to make a couple buckets so I can actually get lava for the smeltery. So there goes all my iron. I didn't smelt the rest of it just because if I am making a smeltery, it will double the ores. So not much of a point in wasting all my iron or some of my iron with that. There is some more irons down the mines. So first let me just put on this armor. And now let me show you what the hammer does. I'm not sure if I ever used this in a Let's Play before. Oh, I don't like that armor overlay. I might change that. It kind of overlaps. But if I right click this, it can change the door. And originally I was going to do the whole like, it's an invisible door. But off camera, at that door, there's a creeper outside the door. And if I didn't have that little window, I would have been in trouble. So I think I actually want to go like this just so I have more visibility. And also because I already planned to make the hammer. So yeah, but that way if a mob's waiting outside the door like a creeper, I can more clearly see it. Because, yeah, there was just a creeper, and if I didn't know it was there and opened the door, that could have been bad. So, yeah, let's see. Well, that's two things down already. The next thing I want to do is smeltery. So, I forget everything that goes into a smeltery. Let me just, actually just hide this. I think I remember well enough. So, I need a controller, which I think is like that. Then I need the tank, which also needs glass. I didn't make any glass, did I? That's a problem. Okay, so let me just get some of this smelting real quick, and then we can make the other parts. That's a good thing about having all these furnaces. It makes it kind of easy. I do need to get more coal, though. Actually, how about while that's smelting, I show you the mines real quick and what that's looking like. So, there is also a ravine nearby, too, which I would like to explore. But down here, pretty much, I just was mining down, getting some of the ores here, and it kind of turned into this giant room. I'm just like, I don't really want to fill this in. I don't have a lot of blocks to spare. So I was like, let's just make a little mine to access it in case I want to mine it. Then I decided to continue down, and I found a bunch of sand and some other ores I haven't got to yet. And then I come down a bit more, and yep, I think that's gold down there, so that will be useful. Although those aren't chests, they're actually mimics. I did kill one over here, because there was one like right here by all this iron. And there's also a treasure slime down here, I think. Actually, can we just head down here and kill this real quick? I think these guys don't despawn, and they drop random treasure. Oh, huh. So I'm not sure exactly how those spawn. Oh, I think this is actually good. Yes, it actually turns into lava. So we just got lava for a smeltery. Huh, I didn't actually not know these were here. I saw they were weird. They kind of remind me of the Thaumcraft Vis stone kind of block things. But I did not know that's what they were for. So hopefully I can get back out. Yeah, that's plenty. We'll need to come down here and mine more ores later, but I tried to just do like the minimum. Actually, well, now that I got the lava, I kind of want to go get that gold, but, well, I'm not sure if I have a good way down. Hold on, let me just mine a little staircase real quick. Well, I did quickly run back to the base to get torches because I realized it was kind of dark, but down here, okay. You're a mimic. I did not know mimics could explode. Yeah, I thought that's all they did. Huh. Another one of those books. So, there's a good bit of gold here. Let's see what else is down here. Oh, more mimics. These guys are annoying. Oh, that was the type of mimic I fought earlier. It actually, yeah, still a mimic, but, ooh. Amber dagger, that's cool. May not be useful, but, oh, and is that a treasure slime? Seems like, oh, poor slime. Yeah, I think I remember hearing once, oh, I thought that was a white stone for a second, got excited, darn. But I think I remember Akatori or Time Traveler talking about how treasure slimes would spawn everywhere in a test world and just like lag the place because they never despawn or just stop everything else from despawning. I don't know, I remember one of them had trouble, or I think it was Akatori you mentioned it, but I'm not sure it was his mod pack or this mod pack or which mod pack. So it's probably a good idea to kill those when we see them. But there is a good bit of iron, and this is gold. Sweet, so now we have the gold. I want to get this just so we could make the cast for the smeltery. I might do that off camera, though, because I'm not sure I want to spend this whole episode making stuff. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff around here, though, just like ores and whatnot. What's this? Relic. Relic scraps. Huh, I actually don't remember seeing this before, so let's just mine a few of this. Oh! This must be a custom ore from, I'm not sure. Is it? I know Loot++ could add ore. I'm just not sure if this is custom or not. But, this mana essence, I know what it does. It's used to repair artifacts and do some other stuff. Apparently it got some, new stuff as well. Or, I don't know. Yeah, apparently, there's a recipe to make mana stones or something. I don't remember seeing any of this stuff. Maybe it's mod interaction that I didn't see in Test Pack Tales, but I don't know, it's interesting. It's because I don't remember seeing this ore before. Maybe it only spawns if you have multiple ooh, that does not look good. Or good. Skull stick. Doesn't do anything. Huh. I don't know, I feel like there are recipes that I'm not seeing, like from a different like way to craft or such, so it doesn't show up. But, huh. A support creeper. I think I'm just going to pass on that because I don't have any sort of bow. And I also don't have full health. And I have no idea what a support creeper does. I know some of those special mobs can be kind of crazy. I remember, you know, I haven't really used special mobs in, like, ever, really. I don't think I ever really used it. And part of the reason why is because I have a bit of a bad experience. Oh, also I have F3 on if you didn't notice that. Let me just turn that off because it gets in the way. Yeah, those advanced tooltips can be a bit bothersome at times. And, well, that chest is full already. I knew that was going to happen. So, anyway, yeah, special mobs. So the reason oh, and I also should get back to setting up the smeltery like I was doing. So the reason I've never been a huge fan of special mobs, I remember I tried it once back when Toast was working on it. And I think what happened was a baby thief skeleton ran up, stole my weapon, and then when I killed it, it didn't drop because it was a baby. That kind of was a bit annoying. I don't know, I wouldn't say that's the only reason I never used the mod. I just haven't been a huge fan of it, and that certainly didn't help. I'm just going to throw this stuff in here to make it a bit... Oh, I did get a chest from that too. I'll just put it there. Okay, so back to smeltery though. I need a tank. I think you only need one tank. So, oh, that's a window. A tank's actually just one glass, isn't it? Because, yeah, there's a few different types of windows, I remember. Yeah, that's how you make a tank. So we got the tank and controller. So now we need drains, like that. So I want at least 2 drains, 2 faucets, a table, a basin, and then we need a bunch of bricks. So I think this should be enough to set up the smeltery here. This is what the space is for if you didn't piece that together. So, I don't know, I do have a bunch more bricks. I kind of made a lot of grout because I didn't know how much I'd need. Apparently a bit more than that, though. So, where do I want to put this stuff, even? I feel like here's a good spot for these. And, yeah, I need to get a bit more bricks. I don't know, I don't want to make too many, but then again, I can always expand in the future if I do have too many, so not that huge of a deal. Okay. Yeah, I think that's, oh darn, I think I might be one short of a second layer. Oh well, so I like to do it like this. Yeah, I guess like that. And then I like having this on the corner so I can put a hopper to pipe into it so I can still access it from the actual front. There we go. So I'm actually just one short of having it how I'd like it. And we can get the lava and put that in. And that should be an active smeltery. It wasn't really that hard because there was a whole bunch of clay and gravel nearby. Like I had the sand down there. Yeah, the gravel and clay and sand in the lake out there. So it went a bit easy for me. So now if I just add the lava, it should be a working smeltery, and I can just throw both the gold and iron in. Actually, I don't have enough iron spare to make a hopper, so I want to make a hopper and just have it pipe it on the side to make this a little easier. But for now, I'm going to throw the iron in, and now we can go do something else. So what do I want to get up to now? Because I have a few things in my notes. There's a ravine nearby. How about we actually go take a look at that real quick? Because I think I saw essence berries down there, which could be useful if I want to get enchantments for armor or such. Because I might want to get enchantments for armor and such. I don't know. I forget how dangerous this mod pack is. Like, I know it's not the easiest. And oh, also, I do know I can, do the two-hand thing. But I don't like mining blade that much. And this has torch tools, so I really don't need to have, like, torches on my offhand. So, I don't know, that's why I was looking at shields, but there wasn't any that really, like, jumped out at me. So, for the moment, I think this is what I'm going to be doing. So let's just grab an assortment of tools. I might not want to have my, yeah, I think that's a good setup for tools. I'll take the buckets with me just in case. They might also be helpful if I need water. So, that's, oh, that already smelted down. That's a lot of iron ingots. Let's see. I'll probably need to make an ingot cast first. And, oh, I don't even have the tinker's tables. I don't know. I'll sort this out off camera. And, let me just, put this here as a reminder. So, let's head out here and explore this ravine I found. So, it's right over here. I thought I killed all the chickens. Well, nothing personal, but I need your food. I'm really doing bad for food. It's like one of those things. I remember back in, my first mod adventure, actually. Me and Toast just never could get food. And it's one of those things like, I'm so used to having Let's Plays where I just have a bunch of food that not having food is just kind of weird. And I'm just like, how do I not have food? So yeah, it's over there where I think I saw the essence berries. But this is the ravine area. So actually, let me just cut real quick and dig a little path down so we can easily get there. Well, my little path led me down here, which has its own little path down here and a lot of mushrooms. Huh. I was kind of hoping this would loop back into the cave, but I guess this is also, I don't want to drop down into one of these places yet. I don't know, I'm just worried a whole bunch of mobs are going to ambush me. I remember there's a lot of things like, don't the mining blade skeletons... actually, didn't I use mining blade in my first mod adventure as well? I think I did. I feel like I can get out easily. Okay, that was further of a drop than I was hoping. I hope to... I don't know. I'm not really sure exactly. I had a rough idea of what I was going for, and... Oh, so it was right here. Well, let me just get a torch down here so it's a bit easier to see. But, yep, those seem like essence berries unless there's full essence berries. Wouldn't put it past it, but... There, so now I can have essence berries, or what are these called? Concentrated essence berries, so I can get levels from these. So I can set those up back at my base, and, I don't know, I might explore around more here, but... I just feel like there's not going to be much interesting here. Like, there is a dungeon, I'll save it for doing in an episode, of course, but... I don't know, I just feel like I'm not going to find, like, anything too crazy in just a ravine besides a whole bunch of ores. And you see how long ore veins take to mine in the last episode, so... Probably something best saved for off camera. So, ooh, there's that end thing that you trade with the, not Ender IO, Farlanders. Endurium. So I got two of these. Now, these can... Oh, you can make Endurium tools. Wonder if that's, from, Yeah, probably from the additions, actually. Hold on, let me just look real quick. I haven't to keep pulling that up, though, and turning it off, but, yep, it's from Timeworn Tower. So, that mod really adds a lot of compatibility between this and really helps make the mod pack work. And, oh, this was the other type of fossil I mentioned. It was some in another cave near my house, so... I don't know, maybe this is the default fossil, and the other fossils we had are the non-default one, if that makes any sense. Like, that's the one from the fossil mod, and these other fossils we've been finding are from a different mod with compatibility for it, but they don't require the same mining level. Kind of seems like what's happening, but not sure. And apparently this is a little way out. With the plains, and ooh, pigs. So, I think I'm just gonna kill these guys for their bacon, because, like I said, food shortage, and then I'm gonna cut back to the base. Well, I got a bit lost on the way back to the base. I'm not sure how, but good news, I found a Naturia berry bush. Now, these are really good because you can transplant them and just like take these bushes, grow them anywhere. And these don't heal a lot, as you can see, but they are saturating and not a bad early game food source. So I think I'm going to scoop up these berry bushes. They're kind of like the ore berry bushes, just, well, edible berries, not ore berries. So, I don't know. I know this is actually one of the reasons I'm not a huge fan of Naturia. I'm just complaining about all the mods this episode, aren't I? But I don't know. He's just making it a little too easy early game for my taste. But, hey, well, you gotta work with what you have, so if it's in the mod pack, I'm going to use it. And I think the base is right over there. I just kind of got distracted and went through this whole dark, spooky forest. If it's not over here, well, I don't know where it is then. And I might... Oh, there's another berry bush right here. I just have to keep a mental note of that. I'm not going to be too concerned with getting every bush, but I think the base is over here, and yeah, the ravine probably just... Yep, there's the torch. Whew. I was a little worried there at first, because I went to the other side of the forest, and yeah, it was dark and spooky, and moths everywhere, and... Oh, there's a bit of lag. Well, not all the lag's gone, but hopefully the crashes are gone. Okay, so I think one thing I would like to do, just for a bit of tinkers this episode, and also I know I could make aluminum brass, but that's really only something I like to do. Oh, it didn't incinerate it too. Cool. So I do have that cast now. I have to make the other stone cast and, you know, make the metal versions of them, or the stone tools to make the metal cast, whatever you want to call it. And I think what I want to do is just throw a whole bunch of this in there, just to make it easy. And, oh, and I have a lot of pork chops, as you see. Those pigs were very, what's the proper term? Cooperative. Yep, that's the proper term. They're cooperative pigs. So let me just start this cooking, and I think what I want to do now is I would like to head back to that dimensional door if I can find it. It should be easy enough to find. But now that it has some armor and a good bit of gear, I think we're ready to take that on. So I will need this because if you don't know what happens when you fail dimensional door, you can end up... You don't actually die, or you usually don't like die and lose your stuff. It is possible, I think, depending how you do it, but usually what I have had, or what has happened to me, is I get sent somewhere really far away. So that's why I need this, so I can have a hope of finding my way back home. And I don't really need any of that stuff that I'm aware of. I could set these growing, I guess. I don't know. How about I just set them down here for the moment? I'll probably move them off camera, but, you know, it doesn't hurt just to get a few extra essence berries, you know, between recordings. So if I do get an enchantment table, not really planning to anytime soon. Okay, the sun's setting, so once the sun rises, I'll head out and we'll head to that door. So I'm back in a familiar desert. There's the castle over there, and I think that's the dimensional door. Should be. Yep, definitely looks like it. So hopefully this time we can get to some of the chests and get deeper in it too. So I don't think I explained too well how it worked in the last episode. Also, I start to say something like, explain something, didn't I, in the last episode, and then didn't finish. And I'm just remembering it now, and I thought I made a note. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of a different series. So pretty much how it works, wood doors take you back, iron doors take you forward. So any of these will lead to another dimensional door segment. And the chests are, well, they're just chests, so I can get loot from them. And if I fall into the void, though, I can get back out, but I can also get lost, and it gets complicated. So hopefully that won't happen. Now, I'm trying to see which way has a chest, and, I don't know. I know there's also loot sometimes hidden in these things, but I feel like here there isn't. Let's just work over to this way, I guess. And also, there can be, like, phantom blocks. So, like, things that look like you can stand on them, and they're not actually full blocks, so need to be careful of that. But, I think the hard part about this place is the depth. Yeah, there we go. I don't know, it's just a bit tricky getting the block places just right for here. Because, you know, it's multiple layers, and this is kind of like a little maze, so if you're not careful, you can easily fall off. And it is possible some of these could even be like ghost blocks or traps, and I wouldn't know. So, that's not a trap chest. It does not appear there's anything below it. So, we got, oh, World Thread. I remember that's important, and these are the Elysium Gems, or Elysian, however you say it. Yeah, Elysian, I think. They're used for, apparently, upgrading those stones, as well as making the Ethereal Gems, which makes a really cool weapon. I think I forgot to mention it, but I forget how you get this. I'm not sure if it's actually in the mod pack yet or not, but this makes the Ethereal gear, which is, like, really overpowered. Oh, it has a slow fall set effect, and yeah, look at that attack damage. So, I don't know, it's a really good sword, and I really would love to get it. I wanted to get it when I was playing on the test pack, too, or not the test pack, but the beta server, whatever you want to call it, playtest server. And I never got it there either. So, there's a lot of chests here. I'm just not sure which ones I can go for. Or, I don't know. It's just kind of boring trying to build around and reach them all, I guess. But, yeah. So, where can I head next? Oh, right over here is the doorway. Okay, so we can head deeper and hopefully find some easier to access chests. Uh-oh. I don't like the look. All right, is this a safe one? Okay, so you pull some of these. Ta-da! A pathway opened. So, yeah, this is what this place is like. I forget what this room is. Oh, God. Oh, we're actually playing a little light-up game? Sure seems like it. Huh. So there's just this one in the corner. Wow, I actually don't remember seeing this before. Hold on, give me a second and see if I can find this. I'm not the best at these puzzles. Is this the solution? I think I might have actually got it. Well, the goal was get all the... Oh, there we go! A treasure room. So, there could be traps here. But there could also be a lot of loot, so... Well, nothing seems rigged to TNT. So, we got Infinity Flame, some food. Okay, that's a pretty good chest. Here we got fire protection, some more food, not bad. And here we have... Fire protection. Okay, not that great of loot. I remember there's better loot. I know World Thread's important, but I can't remember why. I think that's how you make your own doors and such. But, let's see. I know this has a lot of uses. Yeah, stable fabric. And that's how you make a lot of this stuff. And, oh yeah, the Rift Blade. That's a pretty cool one, too. So, I think that's how, or all for this segment. There might be more back here to do. Uh-oh. I mean, I could just... That's not good. Well, I can just kind of cheat and... Oh, sometimes you can go here and there isn't much here. Like, I don't know. Sometimes, like, if you turn, it would show then. And it also switches here. No idea. Well, we can head back through this door and, yeah. So that's one path down. So there's a lot of other paths, and I don't know, I think I might want to end it here for this episode, and that maybe in the next episode we can pick up exploring this dimensional door more. I don't know, I feel like this episode's already running a bit long, and I don't want to push it too long because my recording's already pretty long. So yeah, I think I'm going to end off this episode here, and next time we can continue exploring. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, goodbye.